Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. Uh, Busy day. It's actually been a busy week. A lot of big moves. Yesterday to the downside, today early to the downside, and now a lot of things recovering quite a lot in the afternoon. And as we get closer to the bell, I mean, some things are substantially green, things are way off their lows. I mean, a lot of people, and even myself, kind of wondering, like, is today the start of a sustained rebound, or is today just an oversold bounce, right? And one of the ways I'm kind of going about it is, like, first, a sustained rebound doesn't happen on one day, right? A sustained rebound is multiple days of good price action, of good recovery, right? So, how the market, how the Qs, how the spiders respond tomorrow, how stocks respond tomorrow and the following day, so Thursday, right? That's going to tell you whether this is has some legs and this can be really sustained rebound, right? Because I mean, with like a strong bounce. I mean, if we open up and start to slide again tomorrow, well, then the chance of a sustained rebound probably start to deteriorate. But if we open flat and start to build, then we're starting to make some progress, start to reset some levels, start to kind of build and get back above key areas of support, right? And that's kind of my take for individual names, right? So when it comes to like focusing on individual stocks, and how you want to approach it, well, the big question is A, where is the name, and with today's rebound, did it reset any major levels, right? And if it hasn't reset any major levels, then that to me is an oversold bounce. If it had a big enough bounce and it's reset major areas of support, then then you could start to think that it could be in the process of a rebound, right? So like two examples of what I mean. Palantir. Earnings this morning, stock had been just crushed into its earnings report. It actually got crushed early after its earnings report, but then it had a major red to green reversal, right? The problem is, right now, Palantir, even though it's had a substantial bounce, it hasn't done enough to really reset any major levels, right? I mean, you can see very clearly on the chart that the big level of support was around 21. So the fact that it's had a huge red to green, that still hasn't really changed the technical picture, right? I mean, the stock is still broken below a lot of key levels. It's still, I mean, yes, it's big bounce today, but it's still down 8 out of the last 10 days, or 8 out of the last 9 days, right? And it hasn't done enough to reset any major levels of support. So to me, like the stock still seems susceptible, and it could be more of like an oversold bounce, right? Whereas like a name like Shopify, which had an equally like weak open. It's had like a rough stretch since it reported earnings, and it's had this huge pop. Today, you can see that a little bit different story. Deep red open, big green reversal, and what's interesting about Shopify is that it has rallied to reset above the 200-day, right? The 200-day significant area, significant level. So for me, like yes, both had deep red opens, big green reversals. Both are down pretty substantially over the last week and a half. But whereas Shopify had a huge move to reset above key level 200-day, Palantir is not, right? So of the two, Shopify seems maybe one where it could be more sustainable because it's back above a big area, whereas Palantir still has work to do and could be more in like the oversold bounce type camp, right? So this is like my thought process. This is how I'm starting to approach these trades. I want to see some sustained good action, right? I want to see bit like higher levels hold tomorrow. I want to see start building tomorrow, building higher tomorrow and the following day, and like that'll tell you that maybe things are in the process of like a more sustained, prolonged recovery rebound. But for right now, it's just one busy, volatile day, and there's still some work to do. Okay. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information about swing trading with options, or earnings trading with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options play. Hope you have a wonderful night. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.